Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tapping in. Hey, I have to rep my Bulls. My Bulls took care of the Lakers. We took care of the Lakers, dropped about 140 points on those boys. So, I gotta rep. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls. Good luck on handling business, fellas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But thank you all so much for tapping into the video. Thank you. We're going to be looking at some action that happened, y'all, from Australia. It was George Kambosos versus Jake Wyllie. That was the headliner. So we're going to be looking into that. But, of course, before we get started, we are powered by DNS Cleaning. So if you're in the Hampton Roads area and you need cleaning services, those are the people that you want. If you are a realtor and you need, you need help, those are the people you want. If you have a workspace, those are the people that you need help with, or if you have a Airbnb, those are the people that you want to get in contact with as far as all your cleaning needs. So get in contact with me, and I'll make sure that you have all the information that you need, so that way you can get in contact with them. I think every video I mess with my necklace, y'all. That's one thing. Like when I went back and look at my videos, that's one thing that I've noticed is something that I don't realize that I'm doing, and my hat. I never realized that I'm doing it until I look back. I'm like, yo, you mess with your hat and your necklace a lot. So forgive me. It's just something that I don't realize I'm doing until I go back and look at the videos. But I promise I'm gonna try not to do it anymore. I know I've already done it, but let's get down to it, y'all. So first bout, Chernika Johnson versus Nina Hughes, part 2. As we said in the preview video, the first time that they fought, it was a close fight, right? They fought a couple months ago. It was in Australia. Nina Hughes was the champion. Chernika Johnson did get the close decision win. So, of course, there was a little bit of people looking at it sideways because Johnson is the younger fighter. It was in her hometown. So a lot of people were saying anything close could maybe lean that way. And the second time around, she made a statement. Sugar Neeks, she got the stoppage. I want to say in the 7th round. She looked a lot stronger in this fight than she did last time. But boy, she made a statement. So there is no more, close fight or whatever. They ran it back, and she did exactly what you're supposed to do when you run it back with someone in a second time. Any type of controversy, any type of that was close or whatever, you trying to eliminate all that. And that's what that young lady did. So shout out to her. Shout out to both women. It was a good fight for as long as it lasted. Nina Hughes, I know she's getting up there in age, but she hung in there. So I know she's 42, but we're not going to take anything away from what Chernika Johnson did. She did exactly what she was supposed to do. So we'll see what's next, not only for her, but for Nina Hughes as well. So like we said, that one was a good one. So the next one that we have right after that, I wanted to see how this one was going to play out because of the build-up, right? But it was Chernika Johnson, Sky Nicholson against Tiara Brown. Forgive me. But this one was a good fight because, as we said, during the build-up, Tiara Brown was saying that she was going to make it a dogfight. She was saying that Sky is someone that likes to box, and she's going to try to make her fight, try to make her uncomfortable. And that's what she did. There were times where Sky was looking comfortable as far as boxing, but for the most part, Tiara Brown was able to make her uncomfortable and have her fighting the kind of fight that Tiara wanted her to fight. And that, I believe that's what made the difference in the fight. I was kind of surprised, to be 100 with y'all, that Tiara Brown was able to get a close decision like that. Because like we were saying earlier, with Chernika Johnson, we're talking about close fight, younger fighter in their hometown. A lot of times that'll swing that way. And we know anytime we look at, Matchroom broadcasts, we're not surprised anytime we see Sky Nicholson doing some commentary. So she's been front and center quite a bit when it comes to Matchroom. So that's why I was surprised that anything close would swing Tiara Brown's way. But that's exactly what happened. So shout out to Tiara Brown. Congratulations. Absolutely on winning that title. You can see how much it meant to her during the interview right after the fight. And I like seeing that raw emotion coming out of people because, if you're someone that dedicates your life to something, you put so much blood, sweat, and tears into something, no matter what it is, and you finally get that moment, it's nothing like it, right? So shout out to her, and we have to give Sky Nicholson some props too on the way she handled it. She said it was a close fight. It could have gone either way, but it was T.R. Brown's night, and we got to give her props because a number of times we see fighters take losses and they don't act like that. So she definitely deserves some respect for that, and I would not be surprised to hear them running it back, for a second time for a rematch. So I would be down for it. Keep stay locked into the page because if there is some news about a rematch, of course we're gonna have it on all the social media platforms. So, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't run it back. But the main event, George Kambosos against Jake Wyllie. We got to give Jake some props, right? He stepped on about 2 weeks' notice and gave George some tough work in the ring. And George did end up getting the decision win, the unanimous decision win. I expected a little bit more from George Kambosos, really, to be honest with you, because as we said in the preview video, these past couple fights before this fight, he had the 2 fights with Devin Haney. He had a fight with Maxie Hughes that wasn't impressive, and then he had the fight with Lomachenko. So he was coming off 4 questionable performances. So this was the opportunity that I was kind of looking and saying, okay, I need a statement, and I still didn't get that statement because now we're talking about going into a fight with Richardson Hitchens for the IBF strap, and I believe Richardson Hitchens is one of the best in the 140-pound division. So it's a performance that's got me looking a little sideways going into this Hitchens fight, y'all, if I got to be honest with y'all. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out. Of course, we'll do, a fight preview video if that fight gets made official as it gets closer. I'm hearing June is the target month for that fight. So stay locked into the channel. So when that becomes official, if it becomes official, we'll drop all the news so that way you guys have it. So thank you all so much for tapping in. Thanks so much for taking a little bit out, time out of your day to kick it with me and and listen to the fight review. So any comments that you guys have, if you guys agree with me, if you guys agree with what I said about Kambosos, or if you disagree, or with the whole Sky Nicholson and T.R. Brown fight, and even with Janika Johnson, any comments that you guys have, feel free to drop them in the comment section. But as I said before, thank you all so much. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.